We all know Jay-Z has money. But here's the twist. The way he channels it isn't just about yachts, mansions, or diamond-studded watches. Every single week, roughly $1 million flows out of his empire, and not always into the places you'd expect. Some of it's spent in ways that raise eyebrows, some in ways that quietly build an even bigger fortune. The man who once told us, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman," is proving that sometimes spending big is the smartest investment of all.
Right now, it would inspire me to write a song or something to happen. You know, most kings just happen to be inspired by Basquiat drawing, you know, the drawing, and he had most young kings get their head cut off on the bottom. And I looked at that and I was like, it's powerful. You know, just the statement in itself, you know, lends itself for a song. The song starts inspired by Basquiat.
And when you break it down, you start to see a clear pattern. Every one of these purchases is designed to pay him back, either in money, power, or influence. Let's pull back the curtain. In 2025, Jay-Z's net worth is estimated at around $2.5 billion. That fortune wasn't built by just selling albums or touring stadiums. It's a carefully crafted empire. Stakes in Armand de Brignac Champagne, Douce Cognac, Uber, and his now-sold music streaming service, Tidal. A sprawling music catalog worth hundreds of millions.
Best investment advice that you ever received? What was it? Do you remember? Whether it was in the market or just investing in life and in business?
Yeah, I think just doing things that you believe in, you know, things that you understand. I think that's the best investment. I heard Warren Buffett say that just the other day. And I just innately felt that, you know, just invest in things that you understand.
Blue chip art, luxury properties, and deals that most of us only read about in business magazines. But here's the thing. With that level of wealth, Jay-Z treats money less like a static number in a bank account and more like a tool for building leverage. He's constantly moving it, reinvesting it, and creating new revenue streams. Think of it like chess. He's not just looking at the next move, he's playing 10 moves ahead. But that's just the foundation. The way he spends is where the story gets interesting. Jay-Z and Beyoncé's property portfolio is like a billionaire's personal monopoly board. They've got a Bel Air estate bought for $88 million, complete with bulletproof windows, helipad access, and panoramic views of Los Angeles. There's a Malibu mansion that smashed records at $200 million, sitting right on the Pacific Coast Highway like a private fortress. Add in a $26 million East Hampton retreat, where they can disappear for weeks, and a Tribeca penthouse bought for $6.85 million, a perfect base in New York's most exclusive neighborhood. They even refinanced their Bel Air home with a $57.75 million mortgage. Most people would think that's insane. Why take on debt when you're a billionaire? But for Jay-Z, it's a way to unlock liquid cash while letting the property's value keep climbing. That's the difference between spending and investing. And while real estate is impressive, it's not even his most headline-grabbing move. In one of his boldest public plays, Jay-Z placed a $1 million bet on the Oklahoma City Thunder to win the NBA Finals through Fanatics Sportsbook.
But Jay-Z has reportedly bet $1 million that the Oklahoma City Thunder will win the finals and will win the finals. Now, here's the issue. So he placed his $1 million bet with the Fanatics Sportsbook, which is, we know, Michael Rubin's company. And if he wins...
Jay-Z's company, too. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that Jay-Z owned part of it. Mm-hmm. So he placed the bet with their company, and if he wins, he will profit $2.3 million. But he'll also he'll profit
like 3.3.
Listen, so he'll profit $2.3 million on top of what he already bet, so it'll be a total of $3.3 million.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, now
so he'll win 2.3. He'll get his $1 million back.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, so
a company in which he's invested hundreds of millions. The Thunder lost, and the bet evaporated. But here's the move beneath the move. That loss generated massive media coverage for Fanatics, boosting brand awareness, user signups, and overall buzz. As a major shareholder, Jay-Z knows publicity is a form of profit. This isn't the first time he's used sports as a business stage. Years earlier, he owned a stake in the Brooklyn Nets, which he sold at a profit while pivoting into sports management with Roc Nation Sports. The $1 million wager wasn't about winning a payout. It was about cementing his place as both a fan and a power player in the sports industry. But not all of his $1 million moves play out so publicly. Ask 21 Savage what Jay-Z spends money on, and he'll tell you straight.
Like his top 3 things that he spent his money on type shit. We ain't really had no financial conversation.
What's his top 3 he spends his money?
He just was like, Chef, I went and got a chef.
All right.
A doctor, I went and got a doctor. And
Private
he said
doctor.
a lawyer. I already had a lawyer at the time.
Doctor, chef, lawyer.
A personal chef, a personal doctor, and a personal lawyer. Every single day. The chef keeps his diet optimized for energy, focus, and longevity. No random late-night junk food derailing his health. The doctor ensures he's in peak condition, catching small issues before they become problems. And the lawyer? That's like having a human shield for his fortune, ready to review contracts, shut down bad deals, and protect intellectual property the moment something comes up. It might sound indulgent, but when your time is worth tens of thousands of dollars per hour, having these people on standby isn't a luxury. It's a cost-saving measure. For years, a sensational tabloid headline claimed Jay-Z spent $1 million every week on Beyoncé. Private jets, diamond gifts, couture wardrobes. It's the kind of story that's too outrageous to ignore, so it kept getting recycled. But look closer, and there's no hard proof. Beyoncé has built her own billion-dollar empire, and their public brand is one of balance, not dependence. Still, there's a reason this rumor stuck. It fits the fantasy people have about celebrity love stories. Grand gestures, no price tags, and lifestyles beyond comprehension. Whether the figure is real or not, the myth itself adds to the aura, which in turn keeps the Carters' brand as one of the most talked about power couples in entertainment. Here's the thing, Jay-Z's million-a-week outflow isn't random splurging. Every major spend ties back to his brand, his network, or his portfolio. The properties double as wealth vaults. The sports bets create headlines that feed into his investments. The personal team ensures he's always operating at peak performance. Even the rumors, whether true or not, help keep him culturally relevant. It's a loop. Spend to earn to spend, and make sure both cycles feed each other. Most people see money as something you either keep or lose. Jay-Z sees it as a current that keeps his empire alive and expanding. Jay-Z doesn't just spend $1 million a week. He invests it in ways that most people wouldn't even think to call investments. It's not about reckless luxury or mindless consumption. It's about building systems where every dollar has a job. And when those systems are worth billions, even $1 million a week becomes just another tool in the kit. For the rest of us, that's hard to imagine. For Jay-Z, it's just business as usual.